Well, let's welcome in the studio, driver that number 55 Aaron's Dream Machine, David Ragan. Good morning, David.
Good morning, guys. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Good to see you again, buddy. I like it, man. You dress like me.
Yeah, shorts and a T-shirt. but I wear a medium. I don't think you could probably fit in my medium.
I might wear that on one of my legs.
Yeah. Yep, casual today, so that's a good thing.
I like that. How much? Well, you in good shape, man. Look, you got some muscles there. I don't see the muscles through the driver's suit, but up close, man, you got some biceps.
Well, you know, Jimmy Johnson started this deal a few years ago, working out and all that, and then guess what? All these other drivers had to follow suit. You know, I think he was winning races because he had a good car, not because he worked out so much, but now he puts pressure on all of us to go work out. So
it's not like the good old days when Dick Trickle would smoke a cigarette during a caution lap.
Yeah, no, we can't smoke any under caution lap.
Yeah. Oh, we're like Junior Johnson. Put a shirt on, Junior. Nobody wants to see that, man.
Yeah. So I think those days you can just revisit and look at the old pictures. But yeah, thanks to Jimmy, all these drivers got to be fit now.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Well, David, man, doing a great job getting ready for Michigan, man. I hope, man, y'all can get that win and get you sealed in the chase. You've been running up front, son.
Yeah, we've had some decent runs, you know, obviously with the Michael Waltrip Racing Bunch and the Aaron's Dream Machine, like you mentioned. A great group of guys to be around. You know, Michael's a cool guy, and a lot of good people over there. Clint Boyer as a teammate, but we're just a little bit off on speed. We just need to be 10% better, and I think we'd have some chances to win some races. And like you said, anything can happen. If you can run in the top 8, the top 10,
right.
You catch a fuel mileage race, maybe some strategy late in the race, we'll have a shot to win. And I think in order for us to make the chase, we're going to have to win. I don't think we're quite in a position to make it in on points. So we've got to get a checkered flag at some point over the next couple of months.
We're pulling for it, man. Here, this is the Big Show kiss of luck right here this morning, whether you know it or not.
All right. Well, hopefully it's not a kiss of death. Hopefully it's a kiss of luck.
Yes, if David starts getting a gut, you stand up and say, okay, yeah, here he is. Well, David, what we want to talk to you about, man, we had you in last year with the very first annual race for research. No, this is really something, man. You are returning as honorary chairman of the LuMind Foundation. It's a second annual race for research, July 6th through the 8th. Kind of a road rally format featuring NASCAR legends and stops all along racing history. And last year, I know your goal was like $50,000. What did y'all come in at?
Right at $100,000.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we doubled what the goal was, and I think that the goal this year is $75,000. So we bumped that up a little bit. But if we could beat that again, that would be awesome. All the money raised goes to the LuMind Foundation, which they sponsor these doctors and medical staff and group for cognitive research. For kids with Down syndrome.
And you have a personal connection with that, right?
That's right. My older brother, Adam, who a lot of racing fans know. I think he's on TV sometimes more than I am. But he's a great kid, a great older brother, but he has Down syndrome. And so we try to do this, work with the LuMind Foundation. They've got a lot of great medical staff that are working on a lot of cool projects to try to make their life have a better quality of life as they get older.
And the biceps on that guy are unbelievable.
that is neat. You know, we talked before, my youngest son is Down syndrome, and you know he had two older brothers growing up. Yeah, you're a little different with your older brother.
That's right.
You've known him like all your life.
Yeah, and so he's always been my older brother. And if anyone, sometimes they'll say, "Hey, Adam," or how about David being your older brother? And he is always quick to let him know that he's the older brother. So yeah, Adam's 31 years old. He works down at a Ford dealership in Perry, Georgia. So he lives with my parents still. But yeah, it's a great event. Ties in some good stops. We get to visit Darlington Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway, some of the race shops around Charlotte, North Carolina. So some of the Hall of Famers usually stop in. Usually have, Kel Yarbrough is going to be at Darlington. Maybe a Humpy Wheeler's going to come out and say hello. Bruton Smith, maybe out to Charlotte Motor Speedway to address the group. So a lot of fun. And if you're a NASCAR fan, you really get a big kick out of this.
That's the deal. So people listening right now, they would like to get involved with that. Do you drive your own car?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a poker run / scavenger hunt. So you start at Darlington, and you got to abide by the speed limit, and it's no cross country race, but you have to get some different pictures and different things along the way. But more or less, You just have some fun going a behind-the-scenes tour at some of the race shops around town, but you drive your own car. You can get sponsors for it. You know, you can get your buddies, your friends, maybe the company you work with to throw in a couple of $100, and all that money goes to the big pot for the Race for Research.
So it starts Darlington Raceway and Museum, July the 6th. And like you said, man, a bunch of stops on the way, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Z-Max. You'll go by Childress Winery, man. That's a good stop.
And that's going to be a
there.
night stop, so you can have a couple of drinks of wine and then spend the night there at the Holiday Inn right next to the Childress Winery.
Then you're talking about RCR Shop Museum, Stuart Haas Racing, the Hendrick Shop, our buddy Sam Bass, Charlotte Motor Speedway, JR Motorsports, NASCAR Institute, Performance Instruction. So a lot of neat stops and neat things to do. So if y'all want to go to LuMindRaceForResearch.org. Be the first step.
That's right. And you can enter a team. It's a couple of $100. But then the biggest thing is just send out some emails to maybe friends and family, some coworkers, and get them to throw in a little bit. But we've got some great stops. A lot of the food along the way is free. We've got some in-kind donations from the race teams and from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, going to provide a dinner and a lunch. Get to stop by the Bojangles Summer Shootout on Tuesday night and watch the Summer Shootout Legends Cars race there on Tuesday. And so just a lot of fun. Get to see some neat things. And actually a great story. Last year, one of your listeners who wasn't a big race fan at all has a niece that had Down syndrome. He listened to this on the big show one day, and he joined and had a great time. So definitely a lot of fun.
Well, we would urge our listeners to become involved in that. David, can't thank you enough for putting your name. I know it's very, very personal to you, and that's just neat that people would jump in like that.
LuMind is LuMind.
Okay,
LuMind.
LuMind, raceforresearch.org.
That's right.
And here we are in June, so you got a little less than a month. Get it ready, get your sponsors, get your car decaled up, and that's going to be a big time.
Yeah, our friends at ProCal are going to provide some decals and little magnets for everyone, so you can put on your car. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a couple of days to tour some great stops in the Charlotte area and some cool race shops, and get to see a little racing all along the way.
And a lot of our listeners will jump in even if they can't, participate in it. We urge you to go to LuMindRaceForResearch.org and see how you can contribute.
That's right. Maybe next year you can come up, but have some fun, check it out, and check things out. But I'm sure that you can impact a young kid with Down syndrome's life in some way if you donate a couple of bucks or even tell a friend about it. A lot of families are affected by a young son or young daughter with Down syndrome, so it's a great cause, and we'll have some fun too.
That's neat. All right, David. Well, we got a few weeks, man. Go ahead and get your win, get cemented in the chase, and it'll be a big celebration.
We'll have a party at the end of this thing if we can do that too. So, thanks for having us in. We always enjoy coming to see you guys.
We're pulling for you, David. Thank you very much. David Ragan right there. Once again, LuMind, LuMind, raceforresearch.org. All right, buddy, good deal.